Get ready with me while I tell you how I met my hubby, known as my fiance, because we just got engaged in August. If you want to find out, make sure you watch this video. Make sure you subscribe to my channel because we're going to be doing content here. Like, comment, share, all the good stuff. I'm new here. Let me know what I need to be doing. I already started and I did my eyebrows. I used this e.l.f. gel pen, you guys. This is so good and it's so cheap. I think it's like $8. Got these at the dollar store, bestie. Let's use them. Get our hair out of our way. We're going to be going in with this e.l.f. gel primer. Nice and sticky. Make sure you pat it in. This stuff is so good. If you've never tried it, highly recommend. Very affordable as well. Very nice on the budget. We're going to be going in with the Easy Blur. I am in the shade Latte 300. So it all starts 15 years ago when I met my hubby. You guys are not going to believe how I actually met him. Okay, it wasn't on the internet or nothing. I ended up having a couple girlfriends that were working at this bar. I was working at a hotel at the time as a barista at a Starbucks. It was like a We Proudly Brew Starbucks at the Sheraton in downtown Phoenix. If you know, you know. When that property opened up, my mom actually was like, you should apply there. They're just opening. Like, it's a really good job, benefits, blah, blah, blah. I was just getting out of high school and I was like, sure, why not? So I ended up moving to downtown Phoenix. I was 18 years old. I ended up moving right next to the ASU campus downtown with another girl that I actually met there at orientation. She was breaking up with her boyfriend. So she's like, actually, I'm looking for a roommate. Like, we should move in together. Didn't know each other, like, at all. We just had, like, met. But, like, I needed a roommate. She needed a roommate. We were going to be working at the same place. Thought it was a freaking great idea, right? Long story short, I start working there and everything. My schedule is 5 a.m. to 2:30 p.m. Okay, when I tell you I'm not a morning person, I am not a morning person. I was waking up at 4:30 in the morning just to make it to work because I was literally like down the street from work. And I would go home, take a nap, and then always want to do something or like hang out with my friends. And that's what I would do. And then I would go to bed 12:01, and it was just like something I did all the time. Well, anyways, after a while, me and this roommate were not getting along. So I ended up breaking the lease and getting out of that contract. And I got my own place with a cousin of mine and a friend from high school. We've known each other for so long. It was the perfect idea. They did their own thing. They worked together. They were working at this bar at the time, and they were like, hey, we asked the manager, you know, like if you want to come and be like a cocktail waitress, you can come be a cocktail waitress like a couple nights a week, you know, and like make some extra money. And I was like, hell yeah, let me make some extra money, because I was literally working to like pay my bills. Like, I don't even know why I moved out, to be honest. So I start working at this bar. And I meet this guy. As I'm working, he comes up to me and he wanted my number. And I was like, no. If you want to see me, you have to come here. I work a couple nights a week, right? Like, not thinking anything of it, just whatever. Just another guy like hitting on me, whatever. I'm 18 at the time, okay? 18. So then I'm working. He ends up being there like every time I work. We ended up talking. Anyways, there's like a juicy part to the story. Let me know in the comments if you guys want the juicy part. Anyways, I'm going to go to the short version of how I met him. That's how I met him. Funny story is he ended up getting me fired like maybe my third shift in, because he kept wanting to talk, and he was always like in the VIP section in bottle service with his friends. And this girl actually got me fired because she was kind of a hater and was mad that I was sitting there talking to him when he wanted me to talk to him there. Anyways, got me fired, and it's kind of like history. Like after that, he wanted to date me, pick me up. Mention you, he was living in Phoenix and I lived in Scottsdale. Okay, I was a Scottsdale girl. So I was living in Scottsdale. He was living on the west side of Phoenix. We were so far from each other. But this man would drive out to come pick me up. We kind of dated a little bit, not really, because he was 24, okay? And I was underage, so I couldn't get into anywhere, okay? I wasn't getting into any clubs, any bars. Like, your girl was not. Underage clubs, yes, I was getting in there. So we really had, like, a hard time dating at first because, like, we couldn't do anything, really. So, like, he would come and everything. Anyways, that's how I met my mans. But fate would have it. Like, we stuck together. We have never broken up. We've never been apart. Like, you know, we've worked at it for so long and we continue to work at it because, like, we really, like, love each other. And I feel like we're really good. Like, we're really good, but we do clash sometimes because we are, like, very similar sometimes. He's a Libra. I'm a Taurus. What are you and your hubby? I want to know how you guys met your hubby. Let me know in the comments. I'm going in with this Magic Silk Juvia's Place powder in coconut flake. It is so good for your pores. It literally gives you a filter on your face. But yeah, I've been with him since I was 19. We've been together. I got pregnant when I was 20. Was I 19? No, I was like 20 with Tommy. And I remember I was like, I'm not having any more kids. Like, this was so crazy. But then I turned 30 and I decided to have another kid. Now we're finally gonna get married, which I think is so crazy. Like, we're getting married. We didn't get married for the longest time, and people always ask, like, what took so long? And, like, honestly, you just get comfortable. Like, you get comfortable with someone, and, like, you're just doing life, you know? And I wasn't like, oh, my God, I want to get married. I want to get married. Like, that wasn't me for the longest time. And then eventually I was like, oh, my God, like, I'm this old and like now I do want to get married and now I do want this stuff, so now we're gonna do it. But I'm so excited and I'm so grateful that I decided to go to that club and go work, because if not, like, who knows what would have happened. Like, who knows what my life would be. Next, we're going in with some divs. I love this stuff so much. I totally forgot to like contour my face, which is okay, because we're not doing anything. We're just doing a little beat for the sala. This stuff is so good. Have you guys tried it? Just look at that pigment. Like, immediate pigment. I love the color that it just gives your cheeks. I think it's so beautiful. How old were you guys when you guys met your significant other, your man, your soulmate? I feel like me and him were like so meant for each other. Like, I don't know, like, not saying like we're perfect and everything, but we actually like get along a lot. We like to do the same things. We enjoy like certain things, and like he's always like spoiled me so much. Like, I remember going to the clubs like with my friends and he would buy us like bottle service, and he's just always been that guy. He's always just, like, spoiled me. He always gave me my first designer everything. Like, I remember when he first, like, met me, like, a couple months in, he gave me, like, the most expensive Coach bag. Because Coach was in back then, and it was, like, a bag that I would get stopped where, like, every store I would get stopped at. Where did you get that bag? Oh, my God, that bag is so cute. That bag is so cute. And I remember he bought it for me for my birthday. And I remember his sister telling me, like, he told us that's like the most expensive purse. Like, he's never bought it. Like, that's the most expensive purse. Like, he's never even bought anyone anything. And I was like, oh my God. I remember though, like, getting with him was a challenge because the girls were mad. And he always still tells me, like, imagine if you would have listened to the girls. I'm like, imagine, but they didn't win. Because one thing about me is I don't believe it. I never believe something from a girl. You know? Because I'm like, they seen him, you know, he's cute, you know? Yeah. I didn't know this, but he had his little Mercedes and, you know, he had his jewelry. He was doing it, you know? He was doing the thing. And the girls wanted that, you know? The girls want all that. And I always ask him, like, well, what was it about me? Like, why me? Why me? Because honestly, girls, I was chubby. I don't really think I got, like, really ready back then. I don't know. Not for work. I wasn't those other girls, okay? Let me just tell you. I wasn't those other girls. You know what the bottle girls look like. No. Yeah, that was like a three nights of work in my life. Until my man's was like, you're mine forever. And I was like, okay, we're forever. We're forevering this thing. Okay, we're just going to put on some mascara. Why I'm doing the bottom first, I have no idea. This is my first YouTube video. Oh my God. We're the Invisible Band Venus lashes. And then I just go in with 16. And those are our lashes. What do you guys think? I really like this style and they last me like 3-4 days. And I use an oil-based cleanser because I double cleanse. Now let's do our lippy and we're going to go in with our favorite. This is literally loved by all celebrities. I don't know if you guys have seen recently that Billie Eilish is using this, but the Kardashians actually blew this up when it first came out. I like to fully go in, but you can use it as a lip liner. Now all we do is wait for it to dry for about 10-20 minutes. The longer you leave this on, the darker the stain and the longer the stain. This is in the color Hazel. I love this. I'm going to peel it off and just throw lip gloss on it. The color is going to last me all day. We're going to take these clips out. Kind of like brush through them. What do you guys think? Let's take this off. You see this? Look. Ah, my tooth. Okay. My lips are chapped, so. We're going to go in with some fat oil lip drip. These are the creamy ones. They're so good. Let me know if you guys have any questions. Let me know your suggestions for content. I do want to make long form cooking here to explain how to cook for those that don't know how to cook. But thank you guys so much for watching. Make sure you are subscribed to me, like, comment. Once we hit 5K subscribers, I will be doing a giveaway here. I love you. Make sure you follow me on all socials.